What is happening, you beautiful lot? Welcome back to the Man Cave for another music video reaction. This is a Patreon request, this one. Bit unusual, this, because usually when you guys request something over at Patreon, you give me a rough idea of what I can expect in terms of genre and things like that. But this one was just pretty straight to the point. Requested Hanabie. The track's called Spicy Queen. It's 3 minutes 54 in its entirety. I did a little bit of research before I jumped on. Apparently this band was formed in Tokyo 2015 by some high school friends, and the name or the word Hanabie translates in Japanese to cold spring weather, which I guess symbolises that little season between winter and spring. There you go. So, thanks for joining me, guys. If you haven't done so already, do a brother a favour. Hit that subscribe button for me. Come on, let's go. Headphones on. Volume up. Wow, let's just calm it down for a moment. I'm going to rewind, all right? I know I stopped at a pivotal moment. Don't worry, don't stress. I'm going to rewind. If you haven't watched my reactions before, guys, I normally go 2 verses, 2 chorus, and then I stop and give my thoughts just before the bridge or at the bridge, and then I let the song play through and give my final thoughts. So I've rewound. Don't panic. I will get that. I will get that full screen. Bloody hell, there's a lot going on here, man. That's hit me like a bit of a steam train, to be honest. Let's get them headphones off. Blimey, where do I start with this? Where do I start? Certainly wasn't what I was expecting when I saw the thumbnail and saw the young the young women there. I wasn't expecting something so aggressive. I mean, the intro was just absolute high octane, high gain guitars. It opened the track with that a really sharp kind of, I guess I call it like a spicy tone. That, alongside the double kick pulses of the drums and everything, it kind of gave that a feeling of immediate urgency, if you know what I mean. I guess the function there is to act as a hook before the vocal comes in. Basically, it establishes an intensity, kind of grabbing your attention immediately, which is which is exactly what it done. It's not really gave me time to think or compute or think about the arrangement or the instrumentation. I'm not even sure. I've stopped at the bridge, and I'm I'm sure that's the desired effect that Hanabie wanted from this track. It's just fully charged, high octane. I'm trying to work out what guitar she's using there, because I'm a bit of a geek like that. I thought it was an ESP LTD maybe, or something like that. But looking at the headstock, seemingly not. It's got like a Les Paul shape to it, single cut body. Yeah, if anybody knows, drop it in the comment. I'll be interested to know. It's a really nice matte black feature with some gold hardware, I believe. So it's rewound. Let's keep going. Wow. Wow. To be honest, this is... yeah. This took me by... oh my God, what the hell has just happened there, man? What is that? I've done a few Japanese bands now. Yeah, they just never seem to, they never cease to amaze me. Let me just gain some composure, and then we'll talk about a few bits and pieces. Wow, that was 3 minutes 54 seconds of fully charged, high octane punk. I don't know what genre you want to call that. For me, that's punk. That's taking me back to... it had that raw, harder style, but that raw British punk feel to it with a modern twist. There you go. Fight me. I'm sticking with it. Love it. The verses, the riffs were alternating between, the palm mutes and then some really nice, bright, syncopated guitar strikes, which mirrored the lyrical back and forth energy. I really, really like that. The bass was coming through lovely. It was prominent. It wasn't just there as a support, as quite often the bass is. And what I noticed it towards the end of the song there. The bass was often syncing with the kick drum, which gives a real thick, percussive low end, which was just really beefing that track up, you know. I can imagine you youngsters in the mosh pit when that stuff's going on. Drums, absolutely fantastic, fast, alternating. It's a technique I used to use on the drum machine. I used to find it quite difficult, so God knows how she's managing it there. Sorry, excuse me. So seamlessly, so effortlessly, alternating between an on beat and this offbeat phrasing in the second verse. What it does, it aims to make the groove slightly more disorientating, if that makes sense. It gives kind of like a wobble effect, and I think the ultimate goal in that is to heighten tension. It certainly works. It certainly works. Chorus. Well, I mean, yeah, the guitars open up. You've got anthemic chords, layered leads, the contrast from the tight riffs in the verse just made the tune just feel massive in its production. Yeah, the more I talk about this now, the more I'm really, really impressed. Let me just go back a little bit there. The visuals are stunning. I don't know what you would call that style of video. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments. There you go. That there. That's taken me back to, I'm really going to show age now. That's taken me back to Happy Mondays, Stone Roses style videos. Early 90s, let me just... Yeah, I really like that. I really like that. Wow, Hanabie. You know, now I'm sitting here thinking about this. I feel like I've heard of this band before. Have they been over in the UK at some point? It's just starting. I'm just starting to. It feels familiar. It's starting to feel familiar. Let me know. Wow, we might have a rabbit hole to dive into here. Another Japanese band, assuming they're Japanese, that is. Correct me if I'm wrong. To dive deep down the rabbit hole with. That's Hanabie, guys. If you're a fan, please help a brother out. Hit the subscribe button. Let me know as much as you can about this band. Give me some recommendations for future tracks to react to. And I'll see you back here in the Man Cave very soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.